Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We are playing game number 2 of our Detroit Tigers out of the park baseball fantasy season. And the pitching matchup for today is Dan Straily versus Luis Severino. And we're going to get right to it. It's another afternoon day game. Let's see what that weather looks like. So our attendance is 29,000, 47 degrees, wind blowing in. So the ball looks like it's going to stay in the park a little bit more than yesterday, or 2 days ago, because we had an off day in between games. And our lineup is Lorenzo Cain, Derek Fisher, Jose Abreu, Bergman, Calhoun, Iglesias, Josh Harrison, Tucker Barnhart, and Brandon Drury. So it's the same lineup we are sending out there for game 2. And it looks like they have the same lineup, except Chisenhall's batting 7th, and Dickerson's now in the 2-hole for the Pirates. We're going to get right to it here. Taking game number 2 here would be huge. Let's see Luis Severino go to work. And it is a full count to start the game. And he gives up a lead-off walk. That is tough. We're going to give him the hold runner card. And Merrifield puts one up. And we got, wow, so they already, okay. So 1 out, Broxton on, Freddie Freeman in, and we are going to, should I hard shift right? Yeah, that'll be fine. We're going to hard shift right here, and hopefully Freeman can hit into a shift double play as he spears one to the opposite field, and Bregman gets it. So 2 down now for Ozuna. And Severino gets through by striking out Ozuna, and they score nothing there in the first. So let's get to hitting here as Lorenzo Cain gets a leadoff single, and he's trying to stretch it into a double. Look at this. Wow. Beautifully done by Lorenzo Cain to start off the game with a double for us. And Fisher drives him in with an RBI single, and we take a 1-0 lead here in the first with Abreu up. Oh, we are hopping all over these Pirates already. And tapped out in front of the plate, and he's... Okay, so they got the man at second. Abreu legged it out, so fielder's choice, 1 away for Bregman here. Bregman finds a hole. Simple little single there. So we have 2 men on for Calhoun. See what Calhoun can do. He laces one to center, and that's going to get down 2. That's going to score at... Oh, it's just going to score 1. So an RBI double for Cole Calhoun. So we still have 2 men on with only 1 out, and Jose Iglesias steps up to the plate, full count, and he strikes out. So now 2 out for Josh Harrison, and Harrison sends it right down the line for a 2 RBI single. Look at that. 4-0 already Detroit here in the first. We are picking up right where we left off yesterday, or 2 days ago in the first game. Barnhart finally grounds out, end of inning, as we try and put up a 0 here in the top of the second. McCann strikes out. So good start for Severino. There's a base hit for Pittsburgh's Franco. So 1 on, 1 out, and we're going to get that defense double play as they lace one to center. Lorenzo Cain's there to pick it up, and 2 out now. And yeah, Severino finds the corner, strike 3, inning over, hangs up a 0, and we go back to work at bat. Drury strikes out to start the second. Lorenzo Cain, let's see if he can do anything after that double. He puts one up in the air. It looks like it's going to be a fly out, and that it is. Fly out to left. Let's see what Derek Fisher can do here in the 2-hole. And Derek Fisher's now 2 for 2 on the day as Jose Abreu steps in. 2 out now. And Abreu puts one into the corner. That's at least a double. Is that going to... Okay, so the ball is deep. Fisher's a fast runner, and Ozuna has a great arm. We're going to send it. And it looks like with the relays, he's safe. Abreu with an RBI double, 5-0 Detroit. Bregman puts one in the air and drop in. It drops in. Look at that. So we have runners at the corners now with 2 out, and Cole Calhoun steps in and he strikes out, but we add another run. So Severino back to work pitching. Hechavarria puts one into center, and Kane gets it. Now on to Broxton. Severino strikes him out for his 4th K. Now Whit Merrifield, who puts one on the ground at first, and Abreu handles it, no problem. Another 0. Let's see what Iglesias can do. And Iglesias flies out to start our half of the 3rd. See what Josh Harrison after a... Josh Harrison gets plunked. And that'll put him on with 1 on, 1 out for Barnhart. And Barnhart is going to get a base hit. So do you want to signal Harrison to round second and try for 3rd? The ball is an average outfield depth. Fast runner, great arm. Yeah, you know what? We're going to try it. And that is a good call because it looks like we made it. Yeah, absolutely no problem. So runners at the corners with 1 out for Drury. And Drury, yeah, finds a gap. And that's going to be at least 1. Oh, and the second run's coming home. So that is a 2 RBI double for Brandon Drury. And we are now winning 7-0 with Kane up. And we still have plenty of game left to play as Kane hustles that out for an infield hit. That is phenomenal by Kane. I actually want to see, is he going to be able to steal? Stealing is a 70. We're going to try and steal. I know Fisher's hot, 2 for 2, but we're going to try and steal second base. Nope. Ball 1, but we're going to try once more. Nope, but ball 2, so let's just keep trying here. And he has a stolen base, and it is a 3-0 count. So we're actually going to tell him to just take a pitch here. And look at that. Ball 4. So bases are loaded for Jose Abreu here with 1 out. And we're looking to just, oh, wow. Laser shot right into the corner. That's 3. Wow, he's going for 3. A 3-run triple for Abreu, and it is now 10-0 Detroit. We are all over Pittsburgh. As Bregman puts one in there, that should be a sac fly. The ball is deep. Abreu is a slow runner. We're actually not going to try and force it because we don't have to because we're up by 10 runs here. We'll just see if Cole Calhoun can drive him in. So he walks Calhoun, and it's Jose Iglesias with runners at the corner. And Iglesias is going to pop up. Let's see if it stays fair, if it stays in play. And it does as Franco gets it. But we doubled our score, and it is now 10-0. So Severino with absolutely no pressure. Wow, that ball is driven, and that is out of there. Freddie Freeman drives one out 448 feet. Still 10-1 though, so not overly worried. Ozuna grounds out to short. Brian McCann now up for Pittsburgh. He puts the 2-0 in the air, and we get it, 2 out. Severino versus Franco now with 2 gone. And Franco strikes out to end the side. So 3.5 innings in the book. And let's see what happens here in the bottom. Harrison puts one in the air to the left fielder, Ozuna, and that's an out. Barnhart up. Barnhart grounds out to first, 2 gone. And Brandon Drury, let's see what he does. He puts one in the air, and that is going to be a fly out to right. So, 1, 2, 3, we go. Still 10-1. Let's see what Severino can do here in the top of the 5th. Easy out, Drury. One gone. Travis puts one in the air to center, and Kane gets it. Two gone. Hechavarria up, and he puts one in play to the shortstop. Shortstop throws him out. Three gone. Severino is looking absolutely dominant, just like Paxton did in game 1 of this series, and that is awesome. Kane is on base again. Should we try and steal with him again? I think we're going to try and steal with him again. He ball one. Let's see. Strike one. We're going to try one more time. And he is going to safe. That's his second stolen base of the game and the season. And let's see if Fisher can do anything. Fisher ends up walking, so stolen base doesn't really matter anyway. But 2 on, no one out for Abreu. And Abreu strikes out. And Alex Bregman is now up with 1 out. Bregman strikes out 2. And Cole Calhoun, he is also going to strike out. So 3 straight strikeouts after we had 2 on with no one out. So that's a little tough. But yeah, good thing we are up by 9 runs here in the 6th. Broxton puts one up into center field. And easy out for Kane. Merrifield grounds it to short. And we get him. 2 out. Freddie Freeman up now. Let's put that shift on. Oh, hard shift left. I wanted hard shift right. Pitch. And Freeman finds a hole, even with the shift, right up basically the center. So he is on with 2 outs for Ozuna. And Ozuna cracks one deep. Is he going to stay? Calhoun got it for the 3rd out. That was a wall scraper. So we're going to take still with that 10-1 lead. And yeah. Iglesias laces one to right field for a base hit. Iglesias doesn't have that much speed. So Harrison up. Harrison deep. And Harrison looks like he's going to have a double. So yeah. We have a man on 2nd and 3rd now with Tucker Barnhart up. Barnhart grounds out to 3rd, but the run comes in. That gives Barnhart another RBI. We are up now 11-1. Drury walks, and now Lorenzo Cain up with 2 on. And he's just going to pop up to the shortstop. So now there's, it was the infield fly rule was called. And their pitcher, Ramos, was injured and his right elbow. And they're going to have to take him out of the baseball game. And Dan Otero is going to come on in relief for the Pirates. And they are absolutely shredding their bullpen right now. But, I mean, it's kind of hard not to. We have Jose Abreu up now, who already has 4 RBIs on the day. Another bases loaded situation, and he just grounds out to the pitcher, though. That could have been a lot worse for them, but they managed. Okay, now Severino here with 70 pitches, working here in the 7th. He's still looking good. There's a strikeout for his 6th. 7th strikeout right there. 2 gone. And Chisenhall puts one into the gap. Can Kane run it down? He does. So it's a 1-2-3 inning for Severino. And he is looking good. 7th inning stretch. Bergman up for our Tigers here. And he laces one. And that's going to be a out. 1 gone for Calhoun. Calhoun with the shift on. Grounds out. Iglesias, see what he can do here. Grounds one to second, and that's an out. So that is a 1-2-3 inning. And we're going to keep Severino in there because he is looking fantastic. Only 79 pitches. Travis puts one in the air to right, and that is an easy out for Calhoun. So 1 gone. Hechavarria to short. Iglesias throws him out, no problem. 2 gone. 2-0 count. And Broxton puts one to third. And there it is. Another 1-2-3 inning for us. So we're just going to keep going along. I'm going to let Severino pitch the ninth. Easy ground out there. Harrison done. One away. Barnhart up. Barnhart puts one into right, and he is going to be on base. So 1 out, 1 on for Drury. Drury strikes out. So we have Lorenzo Cain up. Cain grounds out to second, and that is all she wrote in the 8th. So we're going to see if Luis Severino can finish this game up. Strike out to start the 9th. That's his 8th K. Freddie Freeman up. I forgot to put the shift on, but he goes opposite field anyway and flies out to left. 2 gone in the 9th. And walks Ozuna on 4 pitches. That's okay, though. Let's see what he can do here against the catcher McCann. And McCann laces one into right. So they have runners at the corners. I'm going to start warming up someone. We might need 1 out. I'm going to warm up Blake Parker just in case we can't get this last out. But Tellus here grounds one to the... Oh, and he runs it out. That's tough. So it is now 11-2. Severino's really finding it difficult to get this last out. This might be his last batter. If he cannot get Chisenhall, I'm definitely going to take him out. But 1-2, and Chisenhall just took him deep, didn't he? Yes, he did. That's a 3-run bomb. That is my bad, Severino. I should have taken you out long time. I should have taken you out before that batter. So that's going to kind of make his stat line look a little bad, but we're going to visit mound, and we're going to change pitcher. I'm going to put Blake Parker in there. Good thing we are up by so much. If we weren't up by, 10 runs, I wouldn't have let him do that, but, we're fine. So let's get this last out and get this game in the books. And we strike out Travis to end the game as we beat Pittsburgh 11-5. And we improved to 2-0 on the season. Those 4 runs in the 9th, that is directly my fault and not Severino, even though his ERA is going to be very inflated, 5.19 after that. That's, again, my apologies, Severino. You pitched a lot better than that. Abreu with 4 RBIs on the day. Lorenzo Cain with 3 hits. Looks good. Derek Fisher with 3 walks. Love to see that. Harrison with 2 RBIs, and Brandon Drury with 2 more RBIs, getting his total up to 4. So we are definitely scoring runs here in the early part of the game, or the early part of the season. And so that is it for that game. Our next episode is going to be the final game of the series against Pittsburgh. You should all tune in. And we unlocked an achievement, batting around. 10 men come to plate. Fantastic. So, tomorrow's game finally hit in April. We're still in March at the end of that game. But final game of the series is going to be Garrett Cole for us against Matt Andorisi for them. And that's the guy who I was going to draft. So we'll see if I made a mistake or not. And, So I want to thank you all for watching. Good win today, and we're going to continue the series next time. Thank you.